Hey, what's up, guys? Another contest video here. This one is for StrangeXblades 500 subscriber contest. The contest rules are to pick your favorite era of comics that you like to collect and at least 10 or more and explain why you choose that era. Mine would definitely have to be the 90s. Just remember getting up in the morning on Saturdays with my friends and watching X-Men and Spider-Man and all the really cool cartoons that they had on Saturday morning. And, this right here, X-Men 1, is just a prime example. I just remember watching that first episode with Morph and him dying and never seeing him for quite some time, and just kind of like a throwaway character, and it was just really, really cool era, of comics. Um, and I've got here X-Men number 8. There's no significance in that book. Just Gambit was always one of my favorite. Um, he was a really cool character. So he's on the cover there. So that's pretty much why I choose that one pretty much. And then I do have the first appearance of Gambit and X-Men 266. Had to get this. I didn't have it growing up. Couldn't afford it. As I got older, of course, it was one of my favorite X-Men characters. Definitely had to get that. So definitely a must-have for me. Favorite villain. I mean, just all around character. Venom is awesome. And these foil covers. I remember going into the comic book store with my brother and seeing some of these foil covers, and just the shininess alone kind of was like what got you. You saw those shiny covers, and I was like, wow, man, I got to get that. That's really cool. This is Venom Lethal Protector 1. Just a really cool book. Awesome. And then the Infinity Gauntlet. This was one of my brother's books um, that I had got from him. Just awesome. I remember him having this and reading this book. It's something that I've had for quite some time in my collection. I actually got it signed by George Perez. I wasn't really big into Thanos and Avengers and um, all that kind of stuff. I was more into the X-Men type for Marvel. So, this wasn't really big, but now it really does hold a big part um, in my heart because it was my brother's, and that's something that I'll always keep. Also, too, sorry guys for the shakiness here. I do apologize. I've got another X-Men book, X-Men 221. Just a really cool cover. That was the first thing when I had this book when I was younger. The one I had from when I was younger was destroyed, so I had to get another one. But this is the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. Just a really cool character. I always thought the concept behind him and seeing him in the cartoons was awesome. And X-Men, I just thought that was really cool. Um, I know I saw Blade bring this book up. I always thought this was a really cool cover. Um, just an iconic cover, like he had mentioned. I don't see them too often, but it's just one of those covers that is like, yeah, you know what's up. And I mean, I'm a big villain guy, so Bullseye I always thought was cool. I never liked Daredevil really, but I thought Bullseye, the whole concept behind him, was awesome. So when I saw this, I definitely had to grab it. Um, and Deadpool. Oops, let's see that didn't fall. Sorry about that, guys. Deadpool. I always had wanted this book. My brother had it. Um, I was never able to acquire it, but I got it finally. I always thought he was a pretty funny character. So growing up, seeing him and messing around with all the other X-Men and just kind of goofing off and making fun of them all the time. I thought he was just a really cool character. And it was a book that I always had wanted, so I finally got it. Unfortunately, it's a PGX, but it won't be for long. So Deadpool's pretty cool. And then, like I said, I was a big Venom fan. So this was one of the books that I got when I started collecting again. It's one of the first books that I got graded. Didn't really know too much about grading books, but just a really cool Bride of Venom. And this is the first appearance of She Venom. Just really awesome. And it just, I mean, Venom is one of my favorite characters of all times. So, but X-Blades, I just want to thank you again for giving me the opportunity to enter your contest. Congratulations on the 500 subscribers. That's awesome, man. Um, I've been checking out the content. Keep up the great work. And thank you again, everyone out there, for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. And I know it's not the best books, but you know, I think that fits pretty good with the 90s era. And again, thank you, everyone. And catch you guys again for another one later.